Yeah, exactly 1 month ago today, the city of Aurora passed its urban camping ban ordinance.
And starting Saturday, the city has to give 72 hours notice and have space at shelters before they can break up an encampment.
9 News reporter John Glasgow has been following this developing story. And John, the ban might not happen officially until Saturday, but the work started well before that.
Yeah, the city is looking at options to increase shelter space. Under the ordinance, there needs to be a place for those experiencing homelessness to go. There are outreach teams who offer services on a daily basis. We connected with them to see how their work may change under this new law. Day after day,
it's a loss of stability, it's a loss of income, it's a loss of medical care.
they search for the less fortunate.
It's the fight, flight, or freeze.
Overpasses, open spaces.
It's kind of like, hey, it's Mile High Street Outreach. How can we help you today?
The city's website says Aurora is 163 square miles, which is a lot of ground to cover for this two-person team. They are the city's first line of contact with the hundreds experiencing homelessness.
We do van logs on our odometer, and sometimes there's upward of 150 miles.
Erin Kay is one half of the street outreach team with Mile High Behavior Health.
There's life after homelessness.
She knows this because Erin's been there.
I was homeless myself. I have first-hand experience being on the street, dealing with sort of the culture.
After years of recovery and barely getting by, she found hope.
In particular regard, I was at a case management meeting at a program very similar to the Aurora Day Resource Center, and my case manager was telling me how he watched me put myself out pretty constantly to help others, and he was like, you know, you can get paid to do this. And I started school for social work the next semester.
This week, the city will begin enforcing a camping ban where shelter space needs to be available before a sweep. For this team, their work won't change.
I think a little bit about it is going to be people are going to be harder to find, but that's not really a deterrent.
Once on the streets, now walking them.
I don't know their story. It's about me making that connection so that they can trust our services so that they'll actually come and get the help.
The most rewarding part, when someone changes their life, just like Erin's.
When somebody grabs that baton and runs with it.
Yeah, she says there's all kinds of success stories out there. The Mile High Behavior Health Street Outreach Program responds to calls from the community about encampments. Their goal is to get those experiencing homelessness into day shelters and to programs. They say it's important to help offer those resources before transitioning into housing so that they can do that once they're in housing. It's up to the city and law enforcement to give the 72-hour notice. Erin's hoping the city will add another team after the law takes effect this Saturday.
So, John, we talked about the shortages in the shelters yesterday. Does the city think there's going to be enough space?
Not enough space for all those in need. There are hundreds of people experiencing homelessness in Aurora. They have space for about 400. That's if a proposal to expand the day shelter to an overnight center is approved. Council members will vote on that proposal after this law takes effect on Saturday.
All right, John, thank you.